Minecraft. Hey, it's just a video game that kids play, right? Well, maybe. Maybe it's a lot more than that. About 8 years ago, I bought it for my youngest son for Christmas, thinking he'll play it for a few months and then give up on it just like he does with every other game after a few months. But 8 years later, he's still playing it. And so I asked him the other day, what are you getting out of this? What are you learning from it? And what he shared with me was mind-blowing. So we're going to talk about that. Welcome. So I want to talk today about 5 Minecraft skills that can help you have a better life, according to my youngest son, who is now 18 years old. Now, he was 10 years old when we bought him Minecraft for Christmas, and he still plays it today. In fact, sometimes I wish he wouldn't play it so much, but that's another topic for another time. So let's dive into these skills and see if you agree and if there's things maybe that you can learn from them. So the first Minecraft skill that can help you have a better life, according to my youngest son, is organization. Now, there is a lot of stuff scattered across a lot of different places in Minecraft. And unless you want to spend hours and hours going from place to get your different things, to achieve your different goals, you have to have a method of organization. And unless you're organized and you have all of your resources organized, it's going to take you a lot more work. And I found that to be true even just in my own life, in my own business. If I don't have my stuff organized, if there's not a place for everything and everything in its place, it can take me so much longer just to get my daily work done, to accomplish projects, and to move forward. So I'm going to have to say that my son is right on this, that organization, and even the kind of organization that you learn playing Minecraft, can help you have a better life. Okay, the next Minecraft skill is advanced planning. Now, according to my son, it's fun sometimes just to sort of wing it and to just play projects by ear. But he said that when he plans them out in advance, plans the resources he's going to need, when he plans out maybe a diagram or makes a rough sketch or of a structure that he's going to build, that advanced planning saves him a lot of work and a lot of time, and that when he plans in advance, he's a lot happier with the way the project turns out. And I agree completely. There has been even whole years of my life where I had planned out that year and had such a more fulfilling year. And then there's been other years where I just sort of played by ear and they were not as fulfilling and they tended to be more disappointing. And so there's an old saying in construction and in craftsmanship, and that is measure twice, cut once. And I found that out to be very true when I tried building a bookshelf once. But when we plan in advance and when we are organized and we get the details in advance and we even write them down in things, it sure does make life a lot easier. So yeah, I agree with him again there too. Now, the third one is one that I think that we all really want all of our children to appreciate and to develop. And this Minecraft skill is actually generosity and an others awareness. And so in Minecraft, you can play on servers with others. And one of the nice things that you can do when you're on servers with others, and there are people that come on and on that server and begin to play, and maybe you make a friendship with them, is you can share your resources with them. And that's one thing that my son learned playing Minecraft, is sharing his resources with other players so that they can have fun. And then the other part of that others awareness part is, you know, the way he described it to me, you'll have to forgive me, I'm not a Minecraft player, but the way he described it to me is you don't want to build a project near others that's going to cause maybe server lag because you're sort of taking up all the server resources, and because your project is too ambitious and you're not really thinking about others, it causes lag for them, and then they don't have as good of a time playing. And so that's actually, as a parent, an exciting thing for my kids to learn, that sort of that generosity, that others-mindedness. And again, yes, when you learn to be generous with others, when you learn to be others-minded and consider their feelings and consider maybe what they're experiencing around you and through interactions with you, it will help you have a better life, to be others-minded and to be generous. And the number 4 Minecraft skill that he shared with me is having fun during the mundane. Wow. Do you remember when we were small and our parents would send us out for a chore, maybe to go shovel the snow or mow the lawn, and we just didn't want to do it, it's boring, it's too mundane, and our parents would say, use your imagination, have fun. Well, I do know enough about Minecraft to know that there are some mundane times where you're just swinging that pickaxe, or you're placing blocks or whatever it is that you're doing, and I'll look at him and I'll just say, man, that looks so boring. That does not look like an exciting game to play. And he'll tell me about how he has fun with it, that he does it with other people, and that he builds those friendships, and that they just find ways to make the mundane tasks more fun. And yes, that is a skill that will help you have a better life, because everything worthwhile, everything worth doing is going to have periods of just mundane and grind. And so if you ever decide to start a business, write a book, do something that's somewhat large in scope, and you will encounter what we as life coaches call the murky middle, where you're just sort of doing the grind, you're doing the mundane, you're putting in the work in order to get the rewards. And if you can find a way to make the mundane a little more fun, to make it a little more interesting, to maybe even do it alongside of other people, it's going to pay dividends. So again, I agree, that is one Minecraft skill that can help you have a better life. And then the last Minecraft skill that my son shared with me that will help you have a better life is to respect the process. And building anything, like I said, there's mundane periods, there's the murky middle. Doing anything worthwhile, you need to understand and learn to respect the process. Sometimes it's just enjoying the journey. In fact, I've even found that when we don't respect the process and we go for shortcuts or hacks or things like that, try to bypass the process, a lot of times what happens then is it will actually make more work for us in the long run because we didn't respect the process. So respect the process, enjoy the mundane, right? And the end result of respecting the process is that it usually turns out a lot better than when you take shortcuts. So those are just 5 Minecraft skills that I believe can help you have a better life. And I hope that they're helpful to you. Hey, if you have any questions, if you have maybe something that you would like a little help with, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I'd be happy to see about making a video for you. So hey, until next time, thanks for joining me.